And welcome back to Central Valley Talk COVID edition. We're reaching out to the community, finding out what people are doing. Are businesses closed? Are they open? Are schools closed? Are they open? What's your role in COVID? We've been wondering what happened to Habitat for Humanity over in Tulare County. Are they building houses? Did they have to shut down? What's going on? We've asked the director, Deanna Saldana, to come on our show and catch us up to date with what's going on with Habitat for Humanity. Hi, Deanna.
Hi, how are you guys?
Very well. Now, you're actually the Resource Development Director for all of Tulare and Kings County. Is that right?
Yes, yeah. So my job is essentially fundraising and community awareness and all the stuff that's being affected very severely during the whole COVID thing right now.
And now, are you able to build houses? Is that over?
No, we're still building, and I think most Habitat affiliates across the nation are continuing their building. We're streamlining our volunteer program out on the job sites to make sure that people are following COVID protocols with masks, social distancing. Of course, we were in the wall raising stage in June when we had a team of women come out and help us. So outside, and it was a beautiful day, so we were pretty safe, and gloves and all that stuff that we had. Like I said, the protocols in place. So we're still building our new project in Hanford at 403 West Cameron.
Ah, okay, in Hanford.
Is hopefully going to be completed by the end of January. And we'll have our homeowners and their 3 kids moving in, and so we're pretty excited about that. That's Victor and Danielle. They're our partners for this particular project.
And what are you looking for from the community right now? Helpers to help build, or I told you I can't build anything, so I'm just going to send money. I'm sure you could use that.
Well, as I said to you, we'll take your money. We will. We're always looking for funding in order to complete the projects that we're doing, and of course. We are streamlining our volunteer opportunities, and we have a fundraiser coming up on December 4th and 5th at the 403 Cameron project in Hanford, where we're looking for women to come out and build with us again. We have sponsors that are helping us out. Pacific Western Bank and Southern California Gas Company are sponsoring as the major sponsors for this event. But we're also doing an online auction. You've seen a lot of the nonprofits having to pivot to either a virtual event or an online auction. So we were very fortunate that we had someone donate to our Restore here in Visalia, but we were able to use this to help fund the project in Hanford. She donated a whole bunch of original and limited edition artwork. Oh, nice. So we're thrilled to be able to offer that. Plus we had like Walmart distribution, donated a 50-inch television. Cacciatore Fine Wines has some wine on that. So at our website, which is hfhtkc.org, you can go on there. Our auction is in preview mode right now, but you can also register to bid, and that bidding will start on November 30th at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then it ends December 5th, which is our last day of Women Build over in Hanford, at 7 o'clock at night.
Okay. Now, I want to talk more about the fundraiser, but this store you guys have, what's called what? Restore.
Yeah. R-E, capital S-T-O-R-E.
Now, a lot of people don't know about this, but you can go in there and buy what?
Building materials and supplies, furniture, and a lot of people wonder, okay, what is that? Well, we have just about anything that you would find in a home improvement center. So we're looking at ceiling fans, lighting, electrical, plumbing, doors, windows, cabinets. So if somebody is doing a remodel like right now, a lot of people are having the cabin fever situation. So they're taking on remodels. And if you're pulling out cabinets or redoing doors, things like that, the Restore, both in Visalia and in Hanford, can take these items and then resell them back to the general public at a discounted rate.
Nice.
So it does 2 things. It helps Habitat build decent and affordable homes. And then at the same time, it keeps all of that stuff out of the landfill.
Ah. So people might as well go by and check it out. If they're doing a project or thinking of doing a project, they should start there, it sounds like.
Yeah, shop the Restore first, then you can go shop someplace
There
else.
you go. What you can't find, then you can go to the hardware store and find it. Now, how will this fundraiser work?
So on Friday morning, that's the first day, December 4th, we're going to have two split schedules. So from 8 o'clock till noon, and then from noon to 4 o'clock. We're going to have teams of women out there. They're going to get a kind of swag bags, and they're all going to have pig hard hats, and
Nice.
we're going to have a lot of fun. Our team members, supervisors, are going to educate them on the projects of the day. So we're going to be doing drywall, we're going to be doing painting, and we're also going to be building a fence. So as we go through those projects, our supervisors will teach the teammates, our guests, all of the skills that they need for that day. And then as we go through each schedule, the 4 hours, either morning or afternoon, we're going to stop for a couple of minutes, and we're going to have an opportunity for them to play some games. And of course, they get the opportunity to do drywall, do painting, and build a fence.
Now, are you looking for people to form teams, or do you have all the teams done already?
We've got both mornings pretty full, which is great. So both the Friday morning and the Saturday morning are full, but we do still have a couple of spots left in the afternoon. The other thing we're encouraging people, it's not a requirement for volunteering, but we do have a little bit of a gap in the funding as far as completing the house. So one of the things we're encouraging, if you believe in what Habitat is doing, the mission of building homes, communities, and hope, and that decent and affordable housing is really important and it's a worthwhile investment for you. We're asking people to run their own fundraiser and then donate that money. And it could be anything. It could be a garage sale. It could be a Facebook Fund Me page. Well, however, you can then take that money and donate it to Habitat specifically for the Kings County project in Hanford.
Now, we see some pictures of people building. We see pictures of a family, I guess, in their new home. One thing that you kind of made the point that really struck home with me is that how many charities do you give money to, and your money stays right there in town. I mean, people will be able to drive by that house for years and say, I helped build that through my contribution or through my labor or my effort, and it's really, really helps your whole town.
Yes, we hear that from a lot of volunteers who have come out and worked with us, that they get a lot of reward out of being a part of a project like that they can literally drive by when it's done.
Yeah. Now, you gave your website, which is a little confusing for me. What could somebody Google to find you? Habitat Tulare, Habitat Kings?
Habitat Tulare, Kings County. Yeah, you should be able to find that in the search engine with no problem. And essentially, our website is the acronym for Habitat for Humanity Tulare, Kings Counties. So HFHTKC.
Now I've got it memorized because you just told me.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be listening to it all night long.
TKC.org. Always .org. Doesn't matter. I found it this morning. I was looking you guys up. I just typed Habitat Tulare, and it was there, so people can find it. And can they find out more about the fundraiser there?
Yeah, you can find out more about that particular fundraiser. You can find out other ways you can get involved. We need volunteers in the restores right now. Again, COVID-19 protocol is still in place.
Okay.
But we are looking for people to help us out, both at the 637 South Lovers Lane Restore here in Visalia and the 415 West Lacey in Hanford.
Good. And we just see that great poster you have keeps popping up there. What is it? Winter Women
Built. Yep.
Okay, Winter Women Built, and it's December 4th and 5th?
December 4th and 5th, but the online auction runs November 30th to December 5th. And that is also on the Winter Women Build page on our website.
All right, women can build, and we appreciate that. We appreciate you, Deanna, and we appreciate all the Habitat work you're doing all through Tulare and Kings County, and thank you for doing that. We want to have you back again. We'll talk about it some more. Any last thoughts for our viewers?
Say that again?
Any last thoughts for our viewers?
You know, we've been very pleased with the outpouring of support from our communities, both in Tulare and Kings counties. I think nonprofits are in a bit of a scary situation, as everybody else is what's the future going to hold and what is it going to look like for us. So keep nonprofits in mind as you go through your day, and we find that even having somebody refer somebody who's doing a remodel, oh hey, I saw on Central Valley Talk that Habitat has this restore, you can donate the stuff that's left over.
Good.
So be advocates for what all the nonprofits are doing, certainly for Habitat or Restore. And affordable housing is really part of the conversation if we want to make sure that COVID doesn't spread any more than it is.
There you go. Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you.
Deanna Saldana is the Resource Development Director for Habitat for Humanity in Tulare and Kings counties. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.